Hello, welcome to a new lecture. My name is JC Paz, and in this sixth part of the MySQL Server and Tools series, we are reviewing how to interact with MySQL Server using the connector Net 9.2.0 with a C# console. The ultimate objective after the installation of the connector is to develop web apps that performs CRUD operations with MySQL. To download the connector, let's go to downloads.mysql.com/archives/c-net. We can see from the drop-down list that 9.2.0 is the latest for Microsoft Windows and that we need to click download to have it. After some time, we can open the file to install it, and if we accept the installation path, just click next. And install. Now click finish, and that is all you need to do for now. If you want to check the installation, open Control Panel and search for it. Now let's install Visual Studio Community Edition 2022. Click on Free Download. After some minutes, the Visual Studio installer can be opened and begins to configure, download, and install components. When it finishes the installation, it offers to launch or to modify the IDE. Let's launch it. In the right side below the Get Started, there are four options. Clone a repository. Open a project or a solution. Open a local folder. Or create a new project. I am going to open the last one. Now from drop-down menus we can option to choose a language. For us will be C#. From a second drop-down menu we can choose the platform. For us will be Windows. And from a third drop-down menu we can choose the project type. For us will be a console. Now the next step is to choose the location. So open your preferred folder. I am going to create one for C#. And finally click Create. Visual Studio 22 Community Edition opens your new project with the minimum code to display the message Hello World. To run the program, just click the green arrow. To close the console, just press any key. Now I am going to remove all the code and paste new one to make a connection to my SQL server. You should have using system, using mysql.data.mysql client, and then inside the main function, a string constr with the content, server equals localhost semicolon, user equals the user semicolon, password equals the password semicolon, database equals your database semicolon. After this declaration, we need to create an object con from the class MySQL connection using the constr that we created before. Then we need to open the connection. If everything is right, you will see the message, connection successful. Otherwise, the message, connection failed. Clicking the green arrow, we see the message, connection successful. Close the console with any key. And add some lines to the code. Give a command using any valid MySQL query. After execution, we can display the output of such a query. From the database coffee store, we have the tables customers, orders, and products. And this is the order in which we display the tables. We have reached the end of this lecture. Please don't forget to give a like and subscribe so I can continue doing lectures like this. In a future lecture, we will see how to do a web app using C# to display a table in the form. Thank you and see you in the next.